Alright, let's have a bit of fun making a big villain lady with a big personality. And I'm going to start off by doing this by just obviously doing a little bit of reproportioning just to fit the direction that we're going in. Now it's also worth looking at our references and just sort of seeing some things that are similar in other villainesses who have the same proportions. Both for inspiration and also because I guess it's interesting to see the sort of things that Disney tends to do in their various character archetypes. So for example, with these bigger villainesses, they tend to have small noses. They tend to have very angry expressions. And in fact, let's just highlight some of our bigger villainesses. We've got the Queen, we've got Ursula, we've got whoever the hell this is. We've got quite large mouths happening and very small noses, very angry expressions and wide eyes. They also all have really spiky hair. So let's, I don't know, what direction should, let's go with it swept back here. It's also a bit wild, so maybe I'll get a bit crazier. Let's tweak the proportions, position the head, and I'm pretty happy with that. And also, I think in general they tend to be shorter. So I'm just going to totally rejig the proportions and even get rid of this bottom part of her robes. In fact, outfit-wise, I don't see any robes on these ladies. Let's get rid of the big poofy roby things. Let's have hands sort of planning and plotting in this conniving sort of pose. Now, two of them have crowns, so I think it's only fair then that we add a little crown up here, but we're not just copying our references, we're using them as inspiration, so let's go in a bit more of a monstrous direction to create a Bandersnatch. Starting off with claw-like hands here, there we go. And in fact, I might get rid of the hair and go a little crazier just to get a little bit more of an ethereal aesthetic and go really spiky, really crazy. I think that'll also make her feel a bit more like a creature and a monster than just a random scary lady in the forest. Let's add a popped villain collar. I don't know why a lot of Disney villains have like the Fonz thing happening, but you know, who am I to question Disney? We've got this pose happening with the hands together and the hair flowing. There's something mystical happening. There's some sort of power at play, but what power is that? Well, you can choose, is she a sorceress or a wraith? Is she corporeal and powerfully magical, or the wraith side being more ghostly and, I guess, incorporeal? The opposite of corporeal. Also, I like the word corporeal.